Good morning, afternoon, evening, and good dawn, Contender Tachi. This is your boy Cypher, wishing you an epic day amongst global chaos. Today I wanted to quickly cover the info we have on Overdox's latest addition to the armory, the legendary Spike set. I'll cover some basics on stat, highlights, and uniques, and some thoughts on the subject. Sounds like a bit, so let's go ahead and dive on in before I go ahead and get blue in the face from just talking way too much.
Don't pause. Press play.
Real quick, just wanted to give you my humblest of thank yous for checking out my channel, and a quick reminder to like and subscribe for more content and shenanigans on games, mobile, console, and PC. So, the Spike set. What we know so far. Stat-wise, most notable is his HP for its weight class. It has a lot of it. This is also interesting since Spike is the only armor set that can cap out at level 25. Other armors and weapons can only be maxed out to 20 in the training room. This does not take into account leveling in the field, which only affects your weapon. As you can see here, the natural progression of Spike armor combined with those extra levels can make for some substantial HP differences, especially once you get to the end game of things. I don't know who's gonna get a level 25 Spike set, but I really am scared of that person. Aside from the HP, the rest of its stats are pretty average. Taking a look at the uniques, as you know we have 3 uniques to look at. The first of which gives 10% attack speed to each individual combo for giant weapons. Your head effects combo 1, your body effects combo 2, and the cape effects combo 3. Now note that this attack speed is only for giant weapons. From the daily challenge we know that giant weapons classify as greatsword, giant mace, and halberd. Here's a comparison of attack speed differences between full Spike armor and crow armor side by side. First we have halberd. Now we have greatsword, and finally giant mace. You can see with all 3 pieces the 10% effect is minor at best, although giant maces seem to get just a bit more out of it. However, for those who don't know, giant mace gets a natural attack speed bonus from actually connecting with the target, whether or not they block. Giant mace is the only weapon that if you actually connect with the target, you can cut the animation on the end of the attack and go straight into the second attack. This can keep up really nicely if you have a good stamina, which I'll get into later. Spike's second unique increases your max HP by 4 per piece per minute of the match. By the end of the match, you'll get between 48 to 60 plus HP added to your max depending on how long the match goes, between 4 and 5 minutes on average. As I said in the update vid, this is a nice buff for people who really want to max out their HP. I've had quite a few rounds that ended with my HP down to a sliver and I just barely won, so believe me, it does help. On another side note, this gives me a hint that the Spike armor is built for just brawl fest, just where you're hitting your foe tit for tat, and it's really going to come down to who has the most HP. That's kind of the feeling I'm getting from this. Now lastly, we have the third unique and the main reason people get the set, the Armor Soul system. This, like the Dahaka Teleport Blink, is a legendary passive that will be shared with other future legendary sets. It allows you to equip certain unique traits from other complete sets that you have collected. To be clear, you must have the full 3-piece set to use the matching Armor Soul. So if you want to have that Vector Region effect on your armor, you need to already have 3 pieces of Vector. It should also be noted that you cannot equip the same Armor Soul to multiple pieces of Spike. So you cannot have the same Armor Soul unique on your whole set. You have to mix and match. Going down the list, these are the effects for each Armor Soul. You'll notice some are enhanced while some are watered down or the exact same as they would normally be. I also want to bring attention that Epic Souls only have 1 trait instead of the 2 traits that the actual armor sets are known for. Going down the list, Pro gives 8% bonus damage while under 100 HP. 10 Kings of Hell increases stamina by 8%. Viper gives 5% non-combat move speed. Assault Force decreases total weight by 5%. Vector heals 3 HP per half second outside of combat. Padishah increases dash range by 10%. Rex increases critical resistance by 5%. Ra increases parry recovery by 25%. Iron Skull increases status effect recovery by 30%. Black Dog increases critical chance by 10%. Trigon increases hit effect resist by 12%. Golden Beetle increases in combat move speed by 24%. Murte increases chance of weapon level up after killing a monster by 6%. Assassino gives you 10 more damage versus monsters. Judges of Hell decreases dash cooldown by 10%. Garuda increases your armor health sum by 6%. And Exosuit increases critical resistance by 6%. Remember, you can equip these effects to 1 piece of Spike. For those used to having a full effect, example 15% crit rate from a full Black Dog set, you can replace one piece of Black Dog with Spike and equip the Black Dog crit rate trait for a total of 20% critical rate now instead of the previous 15. You'll also get the subtle bonus from the Spike as well. The way this works out is you get 10% from the Black Dog trait and then 5% per Black Dog piece for a total of 20. You see how that works? I believe this is going to encourage much more set mixing and planning than ever before. I already had fun with the Spike and Beetle trait and 2 pieces of Beetle for a total of 48% bonus in combat move speed. I felt like I was gliding around people like non-stop. A lot of fun. Some natural combos like Trigon and Black Dog may appeal to some people because of the Overdox set bonus of being burn immune. This will really help versus Lava Blaze and Highborn users, and also the occasional Great Sword of Destruction user who just happens to be really crafty with its ultimate. I've actually met a few now, and my opinion of that weapon has greatly changed. And for some people who are like, oh my god, 3 legendaries, I'm never gonna ever get it, there are a lot of combinations that open up from even one piece of Spike. I only have one piece of Spike and I'm already having a blast just kind of coming up with different mix sets. I wish you all luck searching for what works for you. I also heavily encourage you to check out and join us in the Overdox Discord I mentioned a couple days back. If you haven't seen that video, I'll go ahead and post it up here. And it also lists down below their link to their Discord. These are some really bang up guys. They come up with a lot of crazy ideas and will make you think of things you never thought of before. A lot of shenanigans, a lot of good friends. Come join us. So what do you guys think? Personally, aside from the Armor Soul system, I'm kind of underwhelmed. It's a regular set with some beefy HP and a spiffy unique. Nothing some good old fashioned skill and a bit of luck can't beat. Tell me your dream combos down below. Are you a fan of mixed sets or do you rock full sets? As always, love, peace, and elevate your hunch, y'all. Late.